our next video of science, class 9, lesson number 2 is matter around us pure, part 2. Let's start. So now our next topic is method of separation of mixtures. So ਇਹਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ fourth point ਕਰਾਂਗੇ which is sublimation. Fourth point, sublimation. So now what is sublimation? ਇਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ basic principle ਹੈਗਾ, basic principle. Almost सारे points ਤੇ ਇੱਕ basic principle ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਸ ਆ important ਨੇ, ਹੋਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੁਝ ਇਨਾ important ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. So basic principle, out of the two components, one will sublime, directly convert gas to solid is known as sublime, and other will not. So ਇਹਦਾ basic principle ਹੈ sublimation ਦਾ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਦੋ components ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ sublime ਹੋਵੇ. Sublime means directly convert gas to solid, and other one will not, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਉਹ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ. So this is a basic principle of sublimation. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ example ਕਰਾਂਗੇ sublimation ਦੀ. Example of sublimation. So now the example of sublimation. NH4Cl formula ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ammonium chloride. This is ammonium chloride, and NaCl is common salt. So NH4Cl ਹੁੰਦਾ ammonium chloride ਤੇ NaCl ਹੁੰਦਾ common salt. ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦੇ ਬੇਸਿਸ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ. So NH4Cl यानी कि ammonium chloride and NaCl which is common salt mixture can be easily separated by heating. So the NH4Cl यानी कि ammonium chloride sublimes, but common salt remains behind. So ਇਹਦੀ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਹੈਗੀ sublimation ਦੀ NH4Cl and NaCl ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ammonium chloride ਦਾ ਤੇ common salt ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਿਕਸਚਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਈਜ਼ੀਲੀ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. ਹੀਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ NH4Cl ਉਹ ਸਬਲਾਈਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ direct change from convert gas to solid. ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ common salt ਹੈ NaCl, common salt is NaCl, ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ, ਉਹ remains behind there. So now we will start with the next topic. topic is, so now our next point is chromatography. It is our fifth point. So now our fifth point is chromatography. ਇਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ basic principle ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ. So now we will write the basic principle. Colored components of a mixture can be separated by colored components of a mixture can be separated by using an absorbent on which they are absorbed at different rates. Basic principle यानी कि colored components of a mixture can be separated by using an absorbent on which they are absorbed at different rates. So chromatography का एक basic principle है. So now next is applications come under chromatography. Applications come under chromatography. First is to separate colors of dye. फर्स्ट क्रोमेटोग्राफी की एप्लीकेशन है कि यानी कि ਜਿਹੜੇ डाई ਦੇ ਕਲਰਸ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ. ਨੈਕਸਟ ਟੂ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ pigments from natural colors like chlorophyll. So this is the two applications of chromatography. Third अपनी body पे होंगी है dependent यानी कि to separate drugs from blood. So third application is to separate drugs from blood. So this is three applications of chromatography. So now we will do our next topic, which is distillation. So now our next topic is distillation. So distillation the under we next point, sorry not topic, which is distillation. ਇਹਦੇ अंडर भी एक basic principle होता है. So basic principle of distillation. So now based on separating mixtures liquids having different boiling points followed by condensation. हाफ है बेसिक प्रिंसिपल यानी कि based on separating mixtures liquids having different boiling points followed by condensation. नेक्स्ट वाला मैं ऊपर लिख देनी है बेसिक प्रिंसिपल। By condensation out of the two components one has a lower boiling point and other has higher boiling point and other has higher boiling point and other has higher boiling point. This is used to separate two or more miscible mixtures. So ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਬੇਸਿਕ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਬੇਸਡ ਔਨ ਸੈਪਰੇਟਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਟੂ ਕੰਪੋਨੈਂਟਸ ਤੱਕ, ਉਹ ਇਹਦੀ ਨਾਰਮਲ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ। ਮੇਨ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਆ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਆਊਟ ਆਫ ਦੋ ਕੰਪੋਨੈਂਟਸ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਦਾ ਹਾਇਰ ਬੋਇਲਿੰਗ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦਾ ਲੋਅਰ ਬੋਇਲਿੰਗ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਡਿਸਟੀਲੇਸ਼ਨ। ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਿਸਟੀਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਯੂਜ਼ਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਦੋ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਿਸਿਬਲ ਲਿਕੁਇਡਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। So now next is example of distillation. Example of distillation. So now when a mixture of acetone and water is heated, when a mixture of acetone and water is heated, acetone having less boiling point and boils and moves to delivery tube within which is condensed within condenser back to liquid. So this is a common example of distillation. So now we will do our next topic, next point, which is crystallization. So now our seventh point is crystallization. So now what is crystallization? Crystallization अंदर भी एक important point, एक basic principle है. So basic principle है to improve impurities from a mixture by first dissolving in a suitable solvent. So now basic principle. To remove impurities from a mixture by first dissolved in a suitable solvent and then crystallize out one component. out one component. Crystallize out one component. So our basic principle है component दा crystallization दा. If we remove impurities from the mixture by first dissolving a suitable solvent and then crystallize out one component. So basic principle come under crystallization. So now we will do next example of crystallization, which is copper sulfate crystals. So example of crystallization: copper sulfate crystals. Copper sulfate crystals, which is impure, is first dissolved in sulfuric acid and then heated by saturation solution. Now this solution is left overnight. So only pure copper sulfate crystals show on the filter paper. So this is an example of crystallization. So now our next topic of this chapter applications which come under crystallization. So now our first application is separation of crystals. First application is separation of crystals. Separation of crystals. Like separation of crystals like amalgam यानी कि फिटकरी alum फिटकरी. So now next is copper sulfate from their impure crystals. From their impure crystals. So this is only one application of crystallization. First is separation of crystals like alum फिटकरी copper sulfate from their impure crystals. So now we will do our next topic of this chapter. Next topic is water purification in water treatment plants. So एक flow chart है, आप वो draw करांगे. Topic is water purification in water treatment plants. So 6 points था यानी कि 6 topics था, small topics था. इधर अंदर एक flow chart होना है, हम आपको वो draw कराएंगे. In which first step is reservoir. Reservoir, which means is impure water. H2O is water. Reservoir means impure water. So now next is sublimation tank. Sorry, sedimentation tank. Sedimentation tank, which is solid settle down. So now our third is loading tank. And fourth is filtration tank. And fifth is chlorination tank. And sixth is water supply. Water supply to homes. So first step come under water purification in water treatment plants is reservoir, which is impure water. Next is sedimentation tank, where the all impure particles settle down. Impure particles of solid impure particles settle down. So third is loading tank, in which sedimentation of suspended impurities using amal, etc. And then is loading tank, filtration tank, and then chlorination tank, and then last process is water supply to homes. So this is a small flow chart of water purification of in water treatment plants. So now we will do next topic, physical versus chemical properties, in our next class. So thanks for watching.